From biting officers to screaming like they're possessed, these Karens went full psycho. Watch what happens when their rage hits a police officer and the dash cam is rolling.
They're always taking me to jail for no reason. I didn't do anything.
They were calm one second, then completely outrageous in the next moments. These are the shocking moments where Karens attack cops and their instant karma is caught on camera.
Hands me on your back.
Moving on to our first case for this video. On February 10th, 2023, Officer Patrick McGovern was called to Walmart for what seemed like a routine disturbance over denied insurance. But what he found was anything but routine.
Walmart security. So the pharmacist, they want you to leave, so we can't have you.
Tiffany Williams' frantic behavior, guarded papers, and cryptic words turned a simple pharmacy dispute into something deeply suspicious.
Hey! Turn around.
After listening, she can't get her medical insurance over some sort of medicine that made her go from calm to insane level of reaction.
I was throwing a fit because my insurance, they won't give me my fucking bed.
A wild, weird response causing damage to everything around her, including everyone. What raged her to do these actions made everyone suspicious and got handcuffed sooner than anyone expected. Instead of calming herself, she threatened, which made more questions arise. What did you expect from her? She damages everything, including the officer. Why does she harm him? Why did she show such aggressive behavior over some unknown medicine? What were those medicines? Instead of accepting her aggressive behavior, she started to blame others. The medical insurance company and the officer for accusing her and disturbing her pride, while police officers were collecting all evidence to make the case strong. We can sense some strange behavior of repetition here, accusing others and trying to prove that everyone around her has a personal issue with her.
Why are you touching me? Why are you touching me? Don't touch me.
Hey, idiot.
Why is he touching me?
Because you're in custody now, it's over. You don't have a say.
Instead of feeling pity and shame for the act, she did what no one expected, proudly. Here we see complications arise for both parties. Do you think the woman was innocent? The only thing she was asking for was her mental medication.
I'm trying to get my medication. It's been going on for 2 fucking months. My insurance company, I was on the phone with them trying to to talk to somebody because they said it'd be clear tomorrow.
Or was what the police officer did wrong? Now you guys decide, if you were in the place of that police officer, what would you do? Is the behavior of this Karen against law enforcement justifiable? The guy she injured was not only an officer but a human being too. How would you feel if the same thing happened to you? Would you endure it? Injuring an officer during an encounter raises so many questions. How can a person handle someone who can't admit they're wrong and only harms other people? Ask yourself that question. What did the officer do that was right? After being injured, he admits he won the battle against humanity by not attacking back. What would he do if he were an ordinary person instead of an officer? At last, they dragged her out and she was arrested with battery of a law enforcement officer, disorderly conduct, and resisting arrest with 67 days imprisonment. Is this a justified punishment, or does she deserve more? Let us know in the comment section. With that being said, let's move on to our second case. But before that, make sure you're subscribed to BodyCam Reveal. In Portland, Oregon, Multnomah County Justice Center, 2 officers drag a woman, disheveled, her wrist cuffed raw. She kicks, thrashes, screams like a devil in her veins, doesn't know what to do.
You need to move so I can get this hobble out. Move.
Watch out.
Oh my God! I will do whatever you say!
Get up.
The piercing sound of screaming seeps from the back of the patrol car. The chaos doesn't feel like an arrest anymore. It feels like an exorcism. When the officer opens the door, the woman explodes outward, still cuffed, her high-heeled boots lashing wildly as police officers drag her out. It feels like the officer was haunted by what happened. The lady officer exchanged a glance. When the woman's high-pitched laughter collapsed into sobbing, it was horrifying how the sounds of sobbing echoed off the concrete wall.
Get up. Come on.
She was arrested for resisting arrest, assaulting a public safety officer, and driving under the influence of intoxicants.
Oh yeah, I like brown girls just now.
Let's move on to our third footage. On April 18, 2023, Northport, Florida, police received a call about a woman in her late 30s or 40s, screaming, chasing people, barging on the road.
What's the problem, sir?
Ma'am?
Get out of here. Her ugly, awful father. No.
But why? Why terrorize strangers in the street, acting like she owns the world? What was she hiding? A woman waves frantically at the approaching officers. She was too demanding, acting like she was sort of a higher authority, acting like she had a kind of delusion. Her smirk felt like the streets belonged to her. Who was she really yelling at? The officers or her own demons? Was she drunk, on drugs, or just playing some other games? Demanding and commanding. Was it madness or something planned? She was cursing, babbling, and waving a newspaper like a weapon.
Fuck you, bitch.
Okay.
I guess you're one of the worst.
All right.
Fuck
So-
you. Get out of here.
Showing insane behavior with weird traits, which resulted in forced handcuffs. Was she hiding something by acting like this? And then things went worse than we thought. She started threatening to kill, resisting every single opportunity to be nice with her, searching, shouting, and creating chaos. At last, she was arrested with a charge of felony battery on a law enforcement officer.
Oh, hit you.
Hands behind your back. Hands behind. You want to swing at me? Are you f***ing kidding me?
But what pushed her that far? Was it drugs and rage, or something more she was hiding? Racism? That brings us to our fourth case for this video, but before moving on to that, make sure you're subscribed to BodyCam Reveal. On the 26th of March 2023, a 50-year-old female named Stephanie A. Silvestri was found asleep on Wanders Park sidewalk. She was calm at every step, with some emotions driving her crazy at some point.
Don't
Look
touch
at
me.
me.
Don't touch me.
I'm gonna
Don't
put
touch
you
me.
under arrest.
Don't touch me.
Have a seat.
What she was going through was a mystery we had to dig into. A woman asleep on the sidewalk, refusing to answer, refusing to stay.
Rough night last night? Do you know where you are? How about we start off with your name? Do you have an ID with you, ma'am?
Why run when nothing was naked but her name? Why turn calm questions into chaos? She resisted until the officer had to take her down, cuffed, locking tight to the ground, begging for a female officer.
Get off my knees.
I'll get off your knees when you stop.
I didn't touch you. Get off my knees. Where's the female? Get off my knees. Where's the female? Get off my knees.
Was it defiance or desperation? A threat or a cry for help? Or a woman lost in the chaos of her own struggle? Why sleep by Wendy's Park side after being chased from Orlando mid-park? What made her sleep sideways? Was she intoxicated? If yes, then how was she aware of right and wrong, rage and priority? What do you guys think? She said she was punched, threatened, hurt last night.
I've been hit in the head.
Where'd you get hit in the head?
In the park 2 days ago, I got hit in the head and I got threatened last night again that they would punch me in the head.
Yet no marks, no proof. She just babbled. She spun stories the officers couldn't verify. So was she a victim or fabricating the stories so that they felt pity on her? What do you guys think? Was that officer too aggressive? Or does he have some sort of grudge against her? Or did he do his duty perfectly? Was that female really that innocent? Was she pretending? The whole area fell silent. Was she truly innocent? Was she really hurt or simply not believed? Was what they did too harsh for only sleeping on the side? Was she sleeping sideways? Was that a crime? How was she so calm with officers? Maybe we're missing something. She sat quietly as if sadness itself was weighing her down. Was it pain speaking when she blamed the government or just confusion? Was she resisting or simply too broken to understand? She was finally arrested for resisting without violence and public intoxication. But was that really justice? Did the officer go too far? Or was he simply doing his job? Was this protection of the public or punishment of the vulnerable? Now let's move on to our fifth case, where Karen created chaos at Cocoa Beach. On January 1st, 2023, Cocoa Beach witnessed chaos. A woman, wild and unrestrained, screamed at her boyfriend, at strangers, and at anyone who crossed her path.
Everything's insane!
Get out of the car!
I haven't done anything, sir! What
Get
are you being detained
out!
for?
Hey, stop!
What am
I am
being detained
investigating!
for?
Do not make me
Investigating what?
Was she hiding something? Was she pretending? Or so drunk she couldn't tell right from wrong? And in that storm of rage, what was she really after?
I am investigating!
You want me to what? What? What do you want me to say?
Stop it!
The woman was howling in the car and the officers moved in and detained her on the spot. But she erupted, screaming at her boyfriend. Was it harassment? Was she doing role play? Or was there something else? He claimed it was just an altercation. She claimed much more. Why wasn't she listening to the officers? And what truth was hiding in all that noise? After all the struggle, she was finally cuffed but still spitting curses, still fighting with every breath.
Please!
What the f did I just do to you?
Hey, man. Come on, man.
What the f?
Stop! Please do not pull away from me!
I hate you!
Stop!
I hate you! I hate you! I hate you! I hate you!
Stop!
Why resist so wildly? Was it rage or secrets she wanted to tell? But what happened next was truly disturbing. Was what the police officers did right? Share your opinion. How could a normal person drag herself into such chaos without any reason? Why did she break down and call for help? After questioning her boyfriend, the truth started to surface, which will make you even more disturbed.
She came up to my job at like 6:30. I thought she'd be working till 10. I work with females. I'm in a restaurant, and they were eyeballing her and giving her shit. And I was like, that food run of the hostess, I was like, that's like a 15-year-old girl from high school. Yeah. Well, I'll beat that bitch's ass if she f***ing looks at me again. And it's like, you gotta chill out. What are you doing?
Why did she storm his workplace, accusing even a 15-year-old girl? And what about those delusions? That everyone was following her, mocking her? Was it alcohol, paranoia, or something far more troubling? How the hell did she bring the strength to scream that loud? Even her boyfriend wondered. Was she doing it on purpose? Trying to land in jail? Or was it intoxication? What do you think happened next? She walked in like nothing could touch her, calm, untouchable. Then suddenly, rage everywhere. How did it explode so fast? What really set her off? Emotional breakdown on losing a job or something else? Anyhow, she was arrested for resisting officers. Was that the right thing they did to her? With that being said, let's move on to our next case, involving a 31-year-old Karen. On April 13th, 2021, an officer pulled over a vehicle after spotting the driver had an active warrant in Racine. The driver? 53-year-old McCoy Jones. But then 31-year-old Ashley went completely insane, screaming, resisting, creating chaos.
Stay in the car! Stay in the car! Stay in the car!
What was behind this behavior? And what happened next was shocking. Officers pulled over a car they suspected. Calm, collected. Then, bam, a woman erupts, screaming, swinging, full chaos. How far would she go? What even set her off? And just like that, she was caught. But wait, what happened next? She was resisting with all her strength. She could have. What would you expect from that type of woman? What happened next, you truly won't imagine.
She's biting! Put your hands behind your back! No! Stop resisting! Stop resisting! Stop resisting!
It made everyone around her shocked. The whole area was echoing with her cursing and abusing chaos. What they found while checking turned the world upside down. It changed all reality. She fought every inch of the way into the patrol car. Was she also part of a bigger crime? Or just screaming to distract the officer? While the man fabricates all the stories he could fabricate to prove his innocence. While investigating, they found interesting things in his car.
There's a crack pipe in there with a little baggie next to it.
Where's that?
Right under the seat. I just pulled it out to make it a little bit more visible.
Which made the case stronger. What do you think? What were the things all over the area that increased suspicion? The injured officer sought medical attention for what she had done. If you were in that place, what would you do? What do you guys think? What charges do they deserve? Resistance? Hurting an active public officer? Or something worse or less? Give us your opinion. She fabricated officers had fractured her ribs, tortured her, sort of role-played. Was she right? Was she innocent? She screamed for surgery over a small laceration, but he seemed very calm, like he knew this thing was coming. But why didn't he act? What secrets were hiding beneath the surface? At last, McEnany Jones was arrested and charged with misdemeanor bail jumping and violating a restraining order. And Ashley was arrested and charged with felony counts of battery, threat to an officer, resisting an officer, causing injury, misdemeanor counts of disorderly conduct, possession of drug paraphernalia, and resisting. What do you guys think? Is that the right charge, or did the police go too far? Or should they be punished more? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. But before that, make sure you're subscribed to BodyCam Reveal. On May 19, 2024, police got a call from an elderly person that a woman was scratching his car and having an emotional breakdown, and he called the police to handle the situation. But watch how a calm situation converted into a big fight.
Sir, stop. Stop. You cannot take my phone away. No, I'm not. Stop. Why are y'all acting like this?
If we glance at her, she was emotionally breaking down over an unknown, unresolved subject, not caring to answer any further investigation, continuously resisting, rejecting every opportunity, and screaming into the air.
Anytime during an investigation, you can stop answering my questions without a lawyer present. Do you understand your rights?
Yes,
okay.
And I refuse to answer anything.
You refuse to answer any questions, okay? All right.
What do you think she was doing? Is it some sort of mental disorientation? Or something deeper that we can't imagine? Why was she damaging other people's property? Unaware of the situation and surroundings, there was a big hint that she was hiding something. On top of that, she put a slice of bread. She was not wrong at all. She said it was them who were interfering in her life, while she was the one who disturbed the peace. At last, how nice can a person be? The police officer tried to deal with her politely in every step, making her feel secure and calm her down. But how can we ignore what she did? She was arrested for resisting an officer in duty and disturbing public order.
Tell them to stop, Mitch! Mitch! Please!
Was she guilty or innocent? With that being said, let's move on to our 8th Karen encounter. On October 6, 2021, officers responded to a domestic call in La Crosse, Wisconsin. They found 40-year-old Jennifer Fagan, who claimed she had argued with her mother over money. But as officers listened, her tone shifted. Her statements grew fragmented, unsettling. Was it just the heat of an argument or something deeper unraveling? Why did her story seem to twist the longer she spoke?
What happened during the argument that led to us being called here? Because you guys are arguing pretty bad.
So maybe she don't feel that or something, I don't know. But I'm not gonna fight with you either. So
no,
I have no idea.
Do you remember the argument you had with her today?
I didn't have an argument. I'm
with
just
her,
saying this is what happened and that was that.
Okay, hang out here for me. No, hold on, Kelly. We're not going back inside yet. Come on. We're not going back inside, Kelly.
Here we can see Jennifer was trying to hide her identity, imposing on other people. With a constantly changing attitude, with repetition of the money argument, then she denied every argument she had made and started walking away. Was she trying to prove her innocence and hiding the fact that she threatened people to kill them and completely ignoring the fact that she argued with a person, none other than her mom?
Do you remember telling everyone in here that you're going to shoot everyone?
No.
You don't remember saying that? Do you have access to a gun?
Why do I? Pretty much I'm not telling you this.
Jennifer, you're not listening to me. Do you remember?
But I'm telling you, you're not listening.
But you're not listening. I asked you a question. Do you remember telling everyone you're going to shoot them?
No.
Here we see implications arise. Things got worse when officers realized she might have a mental illness. She kept spinning story after story, like she didn't even know what was real.
Do you suffer from any mental health disorders at all that you're aware of? Okay. Because your family is pretty worried about you. Your daughter and your mom. That's your mom.
No.
And that's your daughter.
My daughter.
This
You
is
and my daughter live here. We don't know. That's what we're trying to say.
this isn't your mom?
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Kelly is?
No.
Jennifer resisted arrest and then shocked everyone with her next move. What was that move that made everyone so scared? Screams filled the air as they dragged her away. What did she do that made the police officer take that action? How can an ill person have that much strength to beat 3 officers? Was she just pretending? Not knowing anyone but remembering who borrowed her money? Was she innocent or pretending to play? Jennifer was charged with disorderly conduct and resisting arrest, causing injury. But is that enough for what she did? Bruising a sergeant's calf, making him bleed? What really pushed her over the edge? Could there be more to her story? And that's the reality check no one sees coming. From rants to outright assault, these dashcam moments show that attacking a police officer almost always leads to instant karma. After seeing how these situations played out, do you think the punishments were justified or should they have been even more severe? Let us know what you think in the comment section. For more videos like this, make sure you're subscribed to BodyCam Reveal. Be sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next video.